Hello, Bella. Or hello, everybody. And hello, Bella. How you doing? But hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. And welcome here to the Sports Talk Network. And specifically here to Steve's Wrestling Ramble. We're very late here, but want to at least get this episode up before we get to Backlash France. Doing that prediction. But here, I want to do my review of what was WWE WrestleMania 40, which is 40th, here in 2024 edition of WrestleMania. And to say it was an amazing show, top to finish, start to finish. And would definitely say that certainly would get an A- grade overall for the two nights in WrestleMania Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday, just WrestleMania 40 overall. Great show. Um, and whether I love a show 100% and want to give it a 10 out of 10, or I like a show when I give it a 6, or I dislike it and give it a 4, do I really actually want to rewatch the whole entire pay per view? No matter how much I love it, dislike it, obviously, or in between, I barely really rewatch a whole entire pay per view, not because I'm not a fan. Just because I don't do that doesn't mean I'm not as a passionate fan as other fans are. They just have the time to, or to rewatch the whole entire shows, um, for reasons. So, but for me, if I rewatch something of a pay per view, it's specific or not episodes, specific matches or whatnot that I want to relive again. But then again, I can also do that through YouTube and reactions or whatnot. But either way, still enjoyed what was WrestleMania 40. Enjoyed all the matches. Obviously, with Cody finishing the story. In regards to our results, we had Rhea Ripley defeating Becky Lynch to retain her WWE Women's World Title. Austin Truth, A-Town Down. Austin Truth and A-Town Down Under win the six-pack tag team ladder match, becoming tag team champions in their own right. Austin Truth winning the Raw tag team titles, and A-Town Down Under winning the SmackDown tag team titles, as they were called at that point. Since WrestleMania, they've had not only just split the titles in general, also have been debut of new looking titles and new name titles. WWE Tag Team titles for A-Town Down Under, and the World Tag Team titles, going with Raw and the whole World team, um, for Awesome Truth. So that was awesome. And awesome for The Miz. Oh, not for The Miz. For R-Truth himself winning his first ever WrestleMania match, period. So, let alone winning a title. At least that's what I was told. Either way, great to see. And for me, like I said, being a big WWE fan that I've been all my life, and in general, R-Truth, back to the K Quick days in the beginning of his career, getting rowdy and all that, and that theme song. Um, but great to see. He's a staple of WWE in the fun way, comedic way, general way, whatnot. So he's awesome in his own right, right? Part of Awesome Truth there. But then we had Rey Mysterio and Andrade defeating Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Jay Uso defeating Jimmy Uso in the brother versus brother match. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi defeating Damage Control there. Sami Zayn defeating the Ring General Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. So a new champion, going to have that long title reign for over 600 days, and now we'll see, truly what's next for Gunther. Let alone what's next for Sammy as the champion, the Intercontinental Champion, for him moving forward. But and then to end night one, we had The Rock and Roman Reigns defeating Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in that tag team match, and The Rock pinning Cody specifically. It was interesting how commentary was bringing it up in regards to like 1, 2, 3, and then it's all what, in a sense, like it's over sort of thing, even though we're not the main event of the next night, but kind of giving that over like, oh, it's going to be Cody against the world in a sense, even with Cody's Avenger style like team. It's still going to be an uphill battle for Cody Rhodes to defeat Roman Reigns the next night there in WrestleMania Sunday. But all in all, that was for Saturday, right? And Saturday was fun in its own right, and it was great. It certainly could give WrestleMania Saturday its own grades. Like I said, A- overall for the whole show. Period. If I had to go individual shows, I would say B plus, A plus, B plus for night one, A plus for night two, A- overall grade. Collectively, again, just my opinion. But if you are watching live, thank you. I will share your thoughts in the comment section below. Tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, if not Saturday in the early morning or something. Because again, it's in France. It's in probably France. But in France, and I'd love to learn actually learn French. I'm learning a little bit on Duolingo, but I actually know it well, just as much as I'm learning German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Um, but yeah. So either tomorrow night after work or on Saturday before the show itself. We'll see. Hopefully, either way, or I can just do it here tonight and just not have to worry about it after this one, obviously. But anyways, let's go on to what was night two. Night two of WrestleMania Sunday. Start off with Drew McIntyre defeating Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. We went back and forth there. And then afterwards, CM Punk, because he was there on commentary for that match specifically, not all night, obviously, because the show just started. But CM Punk out there in commentary with Pat Michael for that match for the WWE World title. And then Drew McIntyre taunting CM Punk. And then CM Punk attacking Drew. I thought, wow, is CM Punk 100% now? No, but he is 60% or more, obviously. Or my assumption is at that point to be able to do that, wanting to do that, all that, allowed to, even more so than able to or want to, in regards to reality, let alone kayfabe sense. But with that, Damian Priest comes out and cashes in his Money in the Bank contract and wins the title, defeating Drew McIntyre there. And yeah, then moving forward, we had the Pride defeating the Final Testament there in that Philadelphia street fight. LA Knight defeating AJ Styles in a 1-on-1 contest. Logan Paul, the Maverick, defeating Kevin Owens and Randy Orton in a triple threat match for the WWE United States title, so him retaining the championship. Bayley, who won the Royal Rumble herself, defeating Io Sky for the WWE Women's World Championship for the women's title, for the SmackDown Women's title, basically. Bayley becoming the new champion there, so congratulations to her there that night. And of course, Cody Rhodes finishing the story. Seen all the reactions by now up, so I assume everybody's seen those. I've seen them many times. Ross from Clutch, Coming in Clutch or whatever his channel is, with him and his buddy. Seen that a couple times with his reaction to that specific match. And then others, of course, with Cultaholic, and otherwise, Stash Club, and I'm seeing reactions more on TikTok as well, from Weezy Blonde and Santi and others, Conman, I mean. So those awesome people in the wrestling community that I respect and would love to meet, hang out with, chat with, talk wrestling with them on their show, let alone in general. I respect them for what they do and their hard work, just as much as I'm trying to do my hard work in my podcast here that technically is only on a couple times a month. But that be what it be. But it was awesome seeing Cody Rhodes finish the story, the celebration afterwards, and also how the match ended with the craziness of John Cena, The Rock, The Undertaker, Seth Rollins in Shield gear, with that Shield theme song, which is awesome. And then of course Cody hitting those 3 crossroads to Roman Reigns and getting the win. We haven't seen Roman Reigns since, so who knows when we'll see him again. It'll be a long time, who knows. But either way, much respect to Roman Reigns, right? As much as, things were, guys to gouge to the Tribal Chief stuff and the bloodline and getting annoyed and all that. As a fan, right, they're doing their jobs, right, as a heel. Getting me and others to react in that way. Whether truly warranted or not in regards to, the TV show, what you're reacting to, what you're watching on TV there, and whatnot. But I have much respect for Roman Reigns, respect for the man, and even the character, to be quite honest. And to be quite honest, weirdly, this also doesn't make sense, but it's just how I was thinking. I have more respect for him now after he actually did lose and Cody won the match, as I thought should be. In general, that, much respect, giving him his flowers, and he did a lot. And has done a lot and will be doing a lot for WWE. He's a worker in his own right, in different ways, and was a great champion for sure. Earned the respect of me even as much as I was getting done with his title reign and wanting somebody to beat him, and in the end, it being Cody Rhodes was awesome. But like I said, much respect to Roman Reigns. But overall, like I said, the pay-per-view was great. B plus for night 1, A plus for night 2, and A minus overall. The overall grade there for things for WrestleMania 40 in a bunch. I look forward to watching the documentary whenever that comes out on YouTube or on Peacock or wherever it's going to come out on for behind the scenes of WrestleMania. So it's not just specifically following Cody Rhodes. I'm sure that might be a good chunk of it, but not the whole thing. Everybody's story, right? Ending or continuing or whatever, finishing their own stories, finishing a chapter, finishing feuds, and just moving forward in what is. And then since then, we've had the WWE draft. We had NXT call-ups. We've had Cody Rhodes having already great matches as a champion. But this first title defense being this Saturday afternoon here in America, beating at the AJ Styles. So that'll be fun with their past. Maybe they'll name them and wrestle each other, but they, I'm sure, cross paths on their roads back to WWE. But either way, hope you all enjoyed this review. Thank you to all the viewers and listeners. For viewers, if you're watching here on YouTube, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that jazz. If you're a listener, welcome to ring that bell and follow. I guess you can do. The only thing is, at least even on my end, unfortunately, I can't see who's following or who's the quote-unquote subscribing over there, as much as I would love to, excuse me, over there on Spotify. But awesome if you are over there. If only there was a comment section, and I would know who's who over there. But either way, subscribers here on YouTube, listeners on Spotify, thank you all. And that's why I do this. I like to interact with people, interact with the WWE universe, the pro wrestling fandom community in general. And that's I hope to build my own following, build my own, building to get to 1,000 subscribers and more and all that. Not just for the number itself, but for interactions to talking pro wrestling, interaction, talking pro football, interaction, talking sports in general, sports entertainment. So, just like any of the other channels, right? Whether in the wrestling community or the football community or the whatever community on YouTube, and my my brothers and sisters, colleagues in that respect here in media and journalism here on the YouTube level, we all work on different ways, what our channel is, right? Or are. And it's just great how we all, at least from what I see, right, respect each other and try to work together and build each other up and all that. So tear each other down, and just, if you don't want to work with somebody, that's fine too. In regards to the whole community, just you don't have to. Just be respectful in that regard. But be respectful to everybody, and hopefully, we're all just gonna get along, right? But either way, hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I might be back here shortly, at least here on YouTube, shortly with my predictions for Backlash. I might just do it here now since I have the open time, to be quite honest. I did share on Twitter at Army_Strong, where you can find me again. That is at Army_Strong_06. The podcast is at the Ramble _WWE. But on my personal handle, I have my news on my birthday on April 25th. In regards to some stuff in my personal life, hope to check that out. Just as much as enjoying the NFL draft that night. In regards to the football side of things, which I will have a video out about that, which might be tonight or tomorrow, or next week, or sometime soon. I have a whole month left to do that, because I won't be back for my football show until the week before there in August. The final week heading into week 1 of the NFL draft, or NFL season, not NFL draft, the NFL season. Then at that point, to get my predictions for all 32 and all that, like I did last year, and had some great guests last year to start off that season of YouTube content and podcast content for Talking Package with Steve podcast. Either way, here for wrestling and for the Ramble, for Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Hope you guys enjoyed WrestleMania. Share your thoughts here in the YouTube video. If you're over here coming from Spotify, again, subscribe, hit the bell, let people know about this channel. And above all else, as always, take care.